Babushka and the Three Kings. Once upon a time, in a small snowy village in Russia, there lived an old woman named Babushka. Babushka was a kind and loving grandmother who loved to bake cookies and take care of her little garden. She lived in a cozy, warm house with a red roof, and she always kept it neat and tidy. Babushka was known throughout the village for her delicious pastries and her big, warm heart. One cold winter night, as the snowflakes gently fell from the sky, Babushka was busy sweeping her floor when she heard a knock at the door. She opened it to find three kings standing outside. They wore long, colorful robes and golden crowns that sparkled in the moonlight. Their camels stood patiently beside them, their breath creating little clouds in the cold air. Babushka was very surprised to see them. "Hello, Babushka," said one of the kings, whose name was Melchior. "We are following a bright star that will lead us to a special baby who has just been born. This baby is going to be a great king, and we have brought gifts for him. Would you like to come with us to see the baby?" Babushka looked at her cozy house. She thought about her warm bed and all the chores she still had to do. She was tired from working all day. "Oh, I would love to see the baby, but I have so much to do," she said. "Maybe I will come tomorrow after I finish my chores." The three kings nodded and smiled kindly. "We understand, Babushka, but remember, the star is moving, and we must follow it now. The baby will not wait for us." Babushka watched as the three kings left. She felt a little sad but decided that she needed to finish her work. She swept the floor, washed the dishes, and mended her clothes. Finally, she sat by the fire and started to feel sleepy. She thought about the baby and the bright star the kings were following. She imagined the baby lying in a manger, surrounded by love and warmth. The next morning, Babushka woke up early. She felt excited to see the special baby. She packed a basket with cookies, toys, and a warm blanket. She put on her warmest coat and scarf and set out to find the three kings and the baby. Babushka walked through the snowy village, asking everyone if they had seen the three kings. "Have you seen the three kings?" she asked the baker. "No, I haven't," he replied. She asked the blacksmith, the tailor, and the shoemaker, but no one had seen the three kings. Babushka felt a little worried, but she didn't give up. She followed the path that led out of the village and into the forest. The snow sparkled like diamonds under the bright sun. Babushka walked and walked, but she couldn't find the three kings or the star. She stopped to rest by a big, tall tree. She opened her basket and took out some cookies. Just as she was about to eat, she heard a soft voice. "Excuse me, Babushka, could I have a cookie?" Babushka turned around and saw a little boy. He was shivering and looked very hungry. "Of course, my dear," Babushka said, handing him a cookie. "Why are you out here all alone?" "I'm looking for my family," the boy said. "We were traveling to see a special baby, but I got lost." Babushka felt sorry for the little boy. "Don't worry, we'll find your family together," she said. She gave him a warm blanket from her basket and held his hand. They walked through the forest, looking for the boy's family. As they walked, they met other people who needed help. There was an old man who had hurt his foot and couldn't walk. Babushka gave him some of her cookies and helped him bandage his foot. There was a mother with a baby who was cold and hungry. Babushka shared her blanket and cookies with them too. Babushka and the little boy continued their journey, helping people along the way. Every time they helped someone, Babushka felt her heart grow warmer and brighter. She almost forgot about the special baby because she was so busy helping others. One day, they came across a small, rundown cottage. Inside, they found a family who had no food and were very cold. Babushka gave them her remaining cookies and some firewood she had gathered along the way. The family's eyes filled with tears of gratitude, and they thanked Babushka and the boy for their kindness. As they continued, Babushka told the boys stories about the special baby and the bright star. She described how the star would lead them to a place filled with love and joy. The boy listened with wide eyes, feeling hope and excitement in his heart. One night, as they were resting under the stars, the little boy looked up and pointed. "Babushka, look, the star, it's shining so bright." Babushka looked up and saw the same bright star the three kings had followed. She felt a sense of joy and peace. "Let's follow the star, my dear," she said to the boy. They walked all night, following the bright star. In the morning, they reached a small, humble stable. Inside, they saw a mother, a father, and a tiny baby lying in a manger. Babushka knew right away that this was the special baby the three kings had talked about. The mother smiled at Babushka and the boy. "Welcome," she said softly. "Thank you for coming to see our baby." Babushka felt tears of joy in her eyes. She gave the baby the toys and cookies she had brought. The little boy gave the baby a gentle kiss on the forehead. The baby smiled, and everyone in the stable felt the warmth of love and kindness. Babushka and the little boy stayed in the stable, helping the family and sharing their love. They gathered straw to make the manger more comfortable, and Babushka sang lullabies to the baby. The stable animals gathered around, sensing the peace and joy in the air. Babushka realized that the special baby was not just a king, but a symbol of love and kindness that everyone could share. She felt grateful for the journey she had taken, for it had taught her the true meaning of giving and caring for others. As the days went by, more people came to see the special baby. They brought gifts and shared stories of how they had been helped along the way by a kind old woman and a little boy. Babushka's heart swelled with pride and happiness, knowing that her small acts of kindness had made a big difference. One evening, as Babushka sat by the fire with the boy, she looked at the bright star shining above the stable. "This star led us to something very special," she said. "It led us to love, kindness, and the joy of helping others. We must always remember to follow the light of kindness in our hearts." The little boy nodded, his eyes shining with understanding. "I will always remember, Babushka, and I will always try to help others, just like you." And so, Babushka and the boys stayed with the special family, sharing their love and kindness with everyone they met. The story of Babushka and the Three Kings spread far and wide, reminding people of the importance of helping others and following the light of love in their hearts. Moral of the story? In this story, we learn that helping others and sharing love is very important. Babushka thought she needed to finish her chores before seeing the special baby, but she found joy in helping people along the way. We should always be kind and help those in need, just like Babushka did. When we share love and kindness, we make the world a better place for everyone.